Welcome to West Coast Songwriters. I'm your host, Becky Saunders. This is a co-production of West Coast Songwriters and the Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center, which is the studio from which we are broadcasting live right now. And we will tape this and rerun it all month long until the next West Coast Songwriters Songwriting Competition Palo Alto Chapter Show tapes on the third Wednesday of January. Thank you for joining us. I just want to address the audience. Thank you for coming. Most of you are members, some of you are not, some of you are guests. In order to compete for best song and best performance, because it is sort of a competition, though it's very friendly, you have to be a member of West Coast Songwriters. If you're not a member, you can get critical feedback from our three judges this evening. We'll be learning more about them soon. So the winners of Best Performance, as chosen by the judges, will receive a Noisy Planet Premium Service Artist Package. And a Noisy Planet is an online service that will host your songs, photos, your bio, and distribute an album for you as part of this package. So both the winners will get that. Best Performance will also receive a flash drive courtesy of Costco. Thank you, Costco. And the best song will win 3 hours of coveted Studio A time at the Annex Studios in Menlo Park. Thank you, Russell Bond, for making that possible, and thank you for being our studio sponsor. So without further ado, because I know we all want to get down and hear some wonderful music, we're going to have a performance, going to open the show with a performance from one of this evening's judges. Shannon Day is an accomplished musician, performer, and producer. She's got 5 CDs, and she's a regular guest feature artist on a prolific body of work for other artists. She is the daughter of an operatic soprano and award-winning, and she's been raised in the arts all her life, writes her own songs. She was awarded her first gold record at age of 17 for her harmony on a song called Poolside by the band New Shoes. So I want to welcome Shannon Day here, and Shannon's going to open up the show for us. So thank you, Shannon, for being with us this evening.
Thanks for having me.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So when I was thinking about doing a song to kind of get you guys ready, I was thinking, gosh, the song Leather by Tori Amos is a fabulous song, but mainly it grabbed me because of the opening line, which is what I feel like all of you guys are going to be doing here tonight, which is, look, I'm standing naked before you. Because when you dare to write something and stand in front of a crowd of people, number one, it's like being naked. And then number two, you're asking us to judge you on that. And so that's a huge, huge risk that you take by doing it. And I have tremendous, tremendous respect for you for that. So that's the song that I've chosen. So here we go. Look, I'm standing naked before you. Don't you want more than my sex? I can't scream as loud as your last one, but I can't claim innocence. Oh, God, could it be the weather? Oh, God, why am I here if love isn't forever and it's not the weather? Hand me my leather. I almost ran over an angel. He had a nice big fat cigar. In a sense, he said we're alone here, so if you jump, you best jump far. Oh, God, could it be the weather? Oh, God, it's all very clear if love isn't forever and it's not the weather. Hand me my leather. Da 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 da. Thank you.
Thank you, Shannon. Okay, so John is up next, and while John's getting ready, we also have, so John's up next, then Nancy is on deck, and Art's in the hold. And while John's getting ready, I just want to tell you about another one of our judges this evening, Josie Neal. Josie is wife to Kenny Neal, and I think she's one of the reasons he's been so incredibly successful lately. I know Kenny's very talented, but Josie herself has been incredible support to Kenny, and he'll be the first one to tell you. She's recently retired from her position at Silicon Valley, and she has a lot that she wants to do. She has been very active in the studio here as a volunteer and also as a co-producer of Kenny Neal's TV show, The Neal's Place, which we run here at the Media Center. And she has served as a production assistant and roadie when necessary and helped co-produce a documentary about Kenny. So, Josie, I just want to say thank you for coming and working tonight for us. Okay, round of applause for Josie. All right. So, John, you ready? Okay, thank you.
For a while, and this is a song that I wrote about the two perfect women in my life, my daughter Zoe and my beautiful wife Carol, and it's called I Can't Stop Now. So walking around with my mind wrapped up in you, can't believe all the things you've led me to, and I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Wandering around with my head up in the clouds, never seen faces from the crowds, and I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Just thinking about you always makes me smile, like rainy days followed by sunshine, and I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Do 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 do. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. I'm hoping that this love lasts on and on, and darling, you know that you're the one. And I can't stop now, 'cause I don't even know how. If I did, I'd surely lose my way. Lose my way. Lose my way. Lose my way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Thank you for sharing your art with us this evening. So next we have Nancy, and then Art's on deck, and Emma's in the hold. So while Nancy's getting herself set up, and while Nancy's getting set up, let's meet our third judge, Kenny Neal. He's dressed in red this evening. Kenny, thank you for coming tonight. Kenny is an acclaimed multi-instrumentalist, and he is widely renowned as a modern swamp blues master. So when he performs later, maybe he can tell us a little bit about the swamp blues. His new release, Hooked on Your Love, followed the triumph of his multi-award-winning 2008 comeback album, Let Life Flow. Let Life Flow won a huge award, 2009 Song of the Year, I believe. Is that, yeah, there it is. Winner Song of the Year, Blues Music Award. Kenny had a couple of reversals in his life. It happens sometimes to all of us. He had some health problems, and he came back with a roar with that amazing album. He has at least 20, I stopped counting after 20. He has 20 awards to his name. 2011, he was inducted into the Louisiana Music Hall of Fame. 2011, Just Blues Music Foundation. 2011 Critics Poll Living Blues Award for the Best Contemporary Blues Album of the Year. I mean, it could just go on and on. So you should check out Kenny's website, kenny.net. And I think we're about ready to roll. Nancy, you ready to go?
I guess I'm ready.
Oh, hold on a second. Thank you, Kenny, for being here. I forgot my applause. I must be so nervous tonight. Okay, Nancy, thank you for performing.
Okay, I'm Nancy Bobby. It's holiday times. Happy solstice, everybody. For everybody who's got light issues, tomorrow starts longer days every day. And I wrote this song just after Thanksgiving. There aren't many Thanksgiving songs. And you could say I could dedicate this one to the turkey. It's called Can't Get Enough of You. I've had enough of those mornings after I drank everything that anyone would pour. I've had enough swinging from the rafters, learned my lesson. Sometimes less is more. I learned my lesson. Sometimes less is more. I've had enough of all those feasts and celebrations where I bit off way more than I could chew. I've had enough of all those stuffy situations, but I never have enough of you. Oh, I never have enough of you. Can't get enough of you. Oh, my cup is always running dry. Can't get enough of you, though I try and try and try and try and try. I've had enough keeping score in a life based on getting all you can. I've had enough of wanting more, more, more. Had just about as much as I can stand. Oh, I've had just about as much as I can stand. I've had enough in this land of plenty, of consuming much more than I would do. I've had enough of being full but feeling empty, but I've never had enough of you. Oh, I've never had enough of you. Can't get enough of you. Oh, my cup is always running dry. Can't get enough of you, though I try and try and try and try and try. Can't get enough, 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 can't get enough of you. Can't get enough of you. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Nancy. I'm starving now. So thank you for the homage to the turkey. So Art is coming up, and then we have Emma on deck, and Yona is in the hold, as they say. So I just want to have a quick thank you and shout out to West Coast Songwriters for sponsoring this wonderful program here in Palo Alto. Ian Crombie is the executive director, and his wife Joni, and Mark Lamont, who's on the board of directors, and Allison Williams, who does publicity. I just want to say thank you for all your support that you've given us. It wouldn't happen without you, and you do so much more than the songwriting competitions. And so everyone, let's just give it up to Ian Crombie of West Coast Songwriters. Thank you, Ian. All right.
I'm going to do a different song than I had told you I was going to sing.
Okay, so Art, that's fine, Art. Just announce the name to the, yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Thank
well,
you.
my name's Art Sirota. Is this thing on? And I'm going to sing a song called Good Woman. I don't think you need the lyrics to this song. It's pretty simple. Song, I went to Hawaii a few months ago. I took my wife and my little girl to Hawaii. And I'd never been there before. I'd read the book 4 times. I really liked the book. So we were there for a week, and I wrote this song. So why not? I thought, make it a working vacation. We lived together on an island in the middle of a stormy sea. We may not have a lot of money, but you can't buy what she gives to me. Good woman, don't come easy. Good woman with loving ways. Good woman, don't come easy. Don't come easy nowadays. She doesn't wear a lot of makeup, but she knows how I like to start my day. A little breakfast after sunrise, a tender kiss to send me on my way. Good woman, don't come easy. Good woman with loving ways. Good woman, don't come easy. Don't come easy nowadays. She dives deep down in the ocean to find an oyster with a shiny pearl. And when she puts her arms around me, I'm the richest guy in the world. Good woman, don't come easy. Good woman with loving ways. Good woman, don't come easy. Don't come easy nowadays. Pele rumbles in the distance, and lava flows down to the sea. But we have no fear of volcanoes. We know our love will live eternally. Good woman, don't come easy. Good woman with loving ways. Good woman, don't come easy. Don't come easy nowadays. Don't come easy nowadays. Don't come easy nowadays. Thank you.
Thank you, Art. That was wonderful. So next up we have Emma Gerson, and then Yona is on deck, and Joanna is in the hold. And then so while Emma's getting ready, I just want to say thank you to Russell Bond of the Music Annex in Menlo Park for giving us 3 hours of studio time for the winner of Best Song tonight. I really love it when for-profit companies and organizations get what we're doing here in the nonprofit world. And so I really want to say thank you, Russell, for supporting West Coast Songwriters and the Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center. Thank you, Russell Bond. Yeah. Emma, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Emma, and I'm gonna sing a song that I wrote called "Perfectly Me." Just have to find the right key. Okay. Woke up one morning, usually I would moan. But I was thinking about who I am, laughing all day long, writing different songs, nothing impossible, you know. But you know there's a lot to me, complicate, you see. Doesn't matter though, 'cause I'm perfect to me. I'm perfect to me, possibly. I don't wanna be like her. I don't wanna be like you either. I just wanna be like plain old me, wishing on every star I see. I wanna be the songs I play. I wanna be singing every day, like you, like you. Don't wanna be like the stars on TV. Just wanna lay down and think about me, laughing all day long, writing different songs, nothing impossible, you know. But you know there's a lot to me, complicate, you see. Doesn't matter though, 'cause I'm perfect to me. I'm perfect to me, yes, possibly. No, I'm not like her. No, I'm not like you either. Thank you.
All right, Emma. Thank you. Great job. Perfectly me. I'm going to keep that message with me. Remember that. All right, so next up we have Yona, and then Joanna, and then Curtis. And I also want to say thank you to another sponsor, the Milk Pail, yet again, has stepped up and provided wonderful snacks for our judges at the judging table, and then has provided catering for our crew. The crew this evening is all volunteer, and we pay them with food. So, and a lot of love and appreciation as well. But if you want to find out how to crew, you can take a class here or just come call us and check us out. There's a lot of opportunities for volunteers, and you can get great skills here as well. So just once again, thank you, Steve Rasmussen of the Milk Pail, for providing the food to keep the crew going this evening. All righty, so Yona, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, welcome and thank you.
Thank you for having me. I'm very new to West Coast Songwriters, but it's good. I actually just competed one in Berkeley, and it was really fun, so I'm going to keep doing it. This song is my take on all these people who tell us that the world is going to end, and I kind of have a different take on that. So it's titled Blue Sky. Hope you like it. I only have 3 days to find out what I need. First day's almost gone, and I am crippled by greed. Since this world will end, better do this last thing. I'd polish my shoes and walk towards death as I proudly sing. I'm not going to die, 'cause I know, fed us alive. So speak the truth, you enlighten people, and don't tell me this world will crumble. Not under this blue sky. So speak the truth, you enlighten people, and don't tell me this world will crumble. Not under this blue sky. You can misguide us all with your confusion, but you will not stand with the revolution. So if you're so sure that our world is almost gone, stand up and shelter us before the damage is done. I will not defend you till I see the earth bend, and I will not believe you till you help my lost friends, but I will hear you as long as I can. Forget that I even considered your foolish plan. I'm not going to die, 'cause I know you fed us alive. So speak the truth, you enlighten people, and don't tell me this world will crumble. Not under this blue sky. So speak the truth, you enlighten people, and don't tell me this world will crumble. Not under this blue sky. only have one day to find out if I'm wrong. Last day's almost gone, but I'm still feeling strong. Since this world will end, better do this last thing. I'd polish my shoes and walk towards death as I proudly sing. I'm not going to die, 'cause I know, you fed us a lie, a lie. So speak the truth, you enlightened people, and don't tell me this world will crumble, not under this blue sky. So speak the truth, you enlightened people, and don't tell me this world will crumble, not under this blue sky. 'Cause I'm not going to die. 'Cause I know, you fed us a lie, a lie. So speak the truth, you enlightened people, and don't tell me this world will crumble, not under this blue sky.
So you're a beginner, eh, Yona? Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you, Yona, for that. Next up, we have Joanna, and then Curtis, and then we're going to have a break. And I think Joanna has a special guest. Steve Milne is joining her, and so I want to welcome them. And I also want to thank our last corporate sponsor for this evening, Carla Rake Piano Service. She's located here in Palo Alto. She provided this wonderful Korg keyboard for us. So I really appreciate Carla loaning us all this equipment so that we could make it happen for the keyboardists in the group. And Carla Ray donates a lot of time to tuning the pianos in the public schools. So I really want to appreciate that. Carla couldn't make it tonight. She's often in the audience. Thank you, Carla Ray. If you're watching, we thank you. We're so appreciative of your support. All righty, well, I think I'll let Joanna take it away.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, everyone. My name's Joanna. This is Steve. And this is a love song I wrote a few years ago. It's about heartbreak, which I'm sure we can all relate to at some point over our lives. It's called Undone. They tell me I am foolish, that I ought to stay away. I gotta pull myself together, that you're bad for me this way. And I try so hard to help myself, but my head just won't forget all the things you've said before, and my heart just rules my head. I don't want this problem sorted, I'd rather have the pain. To have you in my life this way keeps me going through the days. And yes, it may be insane, but it's all I want to bear. I'd like you gone, but in my mind you're always there. And all I want is you to love me, and I feel it's so unfair. Why does it have to be this way when I know how much you care? We're meant to be together, you are the only one. Please tell me undone. And all I want is you to love me, and I feel it's so unfair. Why does it have to be this way when I know how much you care? We're meant to be together, you are the only one. Please tell me how you're feeling before I come undone. Before I come undone. Before I come undone. Before I come undone. And I'm not the one you've chosen. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you, Joanna and Steve. That was lovely. All right, so next up is Curtis, and then we're going to take a short break. I want the live people watching at home, as opposed to the dead people watching at home. I would like the live people watching at home to please stay glued to your television, because we will be back. It's just going to be a very short, maybe a 5 or 10 minute break. Then we'll come back back on the air live. So you're watching from the Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center, a live broadcast here on December 21st, 2011. I'm your host, Becky Saunders. The Media Center is a local cable access station. How many people know about local access stations? There's 3,000 of us in the United States of America. Everybody? Yeah? So if you're watching at home, go check out your local cable access station, because that's where you can get so much training and information and a great community to plug into. So thank you for watching, and I think we're going to let Curtis wrap the first half of the show. Okay. You ready, Curtis?
Yeah.
All right.
How's everybody doing out there? It's my second time around, and I actually just joined the West Coast Songwriters, and I don't know what else what goes from there, but this is my second time to be able to come out and perform my songs. This one's called Wings, and I wrote this down at the Pigeon Point Lighthouse. It's about cycles of life and finding this really special lady in my life again to help spread my wings. So here it is. Feel the sand beneath my feet, watching diamonds glistening. Ocean breeze telling me there's something there for you and me. When I open up my eyes and begin to realize love is in the air, love is there to spread my wings and fly so high above the sky, circling all around, back to the ground, find you in my arms again.
find you in my arms again. Find you in my arms. When I open up my eyes and begin to realize love is in the air, love is there to spread my wings and fly so high above the sky, circling all around, back to the ground to find you in my arms again. Spread my wings and fly so high. Spread my wings and fly so high above the sky. So high, so high. Thank you.
Thank you, Curtis. Thank you very much. All right, so you heard it. We're going to come back in just a few minutes. Kenny Neal is going to open the second half of our show, so don't go away. West Coast Songwriters Palo Alto Chapter December 2011 show. We'll be right back. Thank you very much for watching.
Birds of a feather, and no one can do any better.
Thank you to a great audience and performers. I just want to give it up to you all for supporting us. And then I want to say thank you to our volunteer judges, Shannon, Josie, and Kenny. And I really appreciate your volunteering, your valuable time. Okay, and so Kenny's going to open the second half of the show for us. Okay, Kenny.
Okay, I like to do a song I wrote a few years back, a little thing called Let Life Flow. And then we do it something like this. Just when you think you got it all figured out, here comes something you never dreamed about. Life is so unpredictable. That's the way it is. It get a little hard to bear sometimes. Things out of nowhere to blow your mind. One thing I know for sure, hey, y'all, you got to let life flow. You got to let life flow. 1 minute you're up, the next minute you're down. Can't stay there, keep your feet on the ground. Life is so unpredictable. That's the way it is. It get a little hard to bear sometimes. Things out of nowhere to blow your mind. But one thing I know for sure, y'all. Hey, 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 baby, you got to let life flow. Got to let life flow. When you hit real hard and you feel the pain, you got to reach inside, find sunshine and rain. Life is so unpredictable. That's the way it is. It get a little hard to bear sometimes. Things out of nowhere to blow your mind. But one thing I know for sure, y'all. Hey, 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 baby, we got to let life flow. You got to let life flow. That's the way it is. You got to let life flow. You got to let life flow. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you, Becky.
Really appreciate your judging. And, you know, speaking of Turkey, I believe Kenny was touring, and he went to Turkey, and I think he burned up the aisles over there. I guess they're not really used to this kind of fun music. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, Kenny, we're really lucky to catch him because he's always touring like crazy. So really glad he came home for the holidays so he could work here with us. So Bob Crane is up next, then Mark, and then Matt. And I just want to give a shout out to Bob, who is the manager of the San Rafael chapter, and he comes down here to be with us to show his support. And I really appreciate your coming out, Bob. I really do. And so upcoming events for West Coast Songwriters, next Tuesday, December 22nd, as soon as you have recovered from the holidays, Tuesday, December 27th in San Francisco, the songwriting chapter there is having their song competition. You can find out more at westcoastsongwriters.org. And then after that, there's Portland in January 8th, San Rafael again January 10th, right, Bob? Yes. January 11th, there's Hollywood and Martinez. If you could do both, that would be great. January 12th, Stockton, and January 16th in Berkeley. Please check the West Coast Songwriters website for information about those. Okay, Bob.
Great.
All right, thank you.
Just wanted to do a little plug for our chapter at San Rafael. Last year, when we did the West Coast Songwriters, we took the best songs and the best performances of the year at our chapter, and we got together and we created our own little CD. So this is available if you'd like. It's $10. And so if you need a stocking stuffer, last minute, it's right here. And we had a lot of fun. We used the free studio time that was won by each of the contestants to put the album together. And this was the first album I ever produced, so I hope you like it if you get a chance to. We've got more here. Okay, this song is called, I guess it's a love song. It's called I Don't Need You. I don't need you, like the honey don't need the bees, and I don't want you, like the moth don't need the trees, and I don't have to, like a moth drawn to the flame, and I don't miss the sound of your voice when you don't call my name. Got no hold on me, like the side head to the moon, you can't feel my emptiness. Like the sand don't feel the dew, your words don't cut me. Like a razor through the skin, and I'm not wishing, praying that you'll come home again. And I don't wake up every night just wishing you were here. And I don't miss the feeling of your fingers running through my hair. I don't need you, I don't need you at all. And the stars, they don't need a place to fall. My heart, it don't need to beat. My lungs, they don't need a breath. I don't have you, I won't need the rest. Don't miss you lying next to me, like the desert don't miss the rain, and I don't need your sweet caress, like the sugar don't need the cane, and I don't hunger for your love, like the morning waits for the sun, and you can't break my heart if you don't run. Can't feel your body trembling on my fingertips. Can't taste you on my tongue. Can't feel the wetness On your lips, I can't hear your heart beating like a drum. I don't wake up every morning reaching over to an empty place. And I'm not staring at the mirror, at the tear track running down my face. I don't need you at all, and the stars, they don't need a place to fall. My heart, it don't need to beat. My lungs, they don't need a breath. I don't have you. If I don't have you, if I don't have you, I won't need the rest. Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. That was lovely. Next up, we have Mark, and then followed by Matt, and then Menigma is coming up. So while Mark's getting ready to set up, I just want to tell you about the upcoming classes at the Media Center, where we provide all kinds of media training and production. January 23rd is the studio class. It runs over a 2-week period, 4 or 5 nights, spread out during a 2-week period, and you create your own studio class. You create your own studio show. It's about a half an hour. You learn all aspects of video production. And then also the Zoom In production class. We may have one in January. We're working out the schedule for that. But Zoom In is for field producing, where you get all the equipment and training that you need to make a video, editing, good audio, lighting, the whole thing. So please check out midpennmedia.org and check out our classes, if you're into that. So, okay, Mark, thank you for waiting. Appreciate that. Okay, take it away.
Hi. Hi, my name's Mark Rafferty, and I've been here a couple of times. And what a nice place. I want to do a shout out real quick to my grand nieces and nephew in Buffalo, Minnesota, who get to watch this somehow. I'm not sure how, but Lily, Charlie, and Megan. This song's called This Christmas Eve. And I've been playing it at a few of the West Coast gigs. And some people really like it, and some people don't like it. And it's kind of the way those kind of things go. It started a few years ago when I met a young lady, and we were having a conversation. She was dating a friend of mine, and I said, where'd you grow up? You have an interesting accent. And she said, Missouri. But I was born in Cambodia in a refugee camp. And I said, wow, what was that like? And she said, well, it's pretty normal when you're born there. That's all you know. And I thought that was a pretty good attitude. And just started thinking. This is called This Christmas Eve. Are the children all happy, snug in their beds, with visions of sugar plums dancing in their heads? Are they listening for noises upon the roof? For the sound of sleigh bells and reindeer's hooves? Or Are they hiding in shadows, hoping not to be seen? Avoiding the searchlights on this Christmas Eve. Will there be presents in the morning, wrapped in ribbons and bows, full of wonderful gadgets and stylish new clothes? Will there be turkey for dinner or ham this year? With all of the trimmings and holiday cheer? Or will there be nothing but sorrow and pain? On this Christmas Eve, when refugee is your name. And tonight, to us all, a bold leader will be born in a far, far off land, best described as war-torn. And a small crowd will gather to witness this birth. And their breath will form halos as it melds with the earth. And the miracle will happen, renewing the dream. And they'll name her Hope, but she'll be called Refugee. Merry Christmas. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. All right, well, next up we have Matt, and then we have Manigma, and I can't believe it, but that's all we have for this evening. It's kind of a quieter night here at the Media Center, but we're really glad you joined us. And I think I forgot to tell you that we won't be telling you who won tonight's competition for Best Song and Best Performance. You have to check the West Coast Songwriters Facebook page to find out later. So make sure you go to westcoastsongwriters.org and click on their Facebook page to find out who the winner is, and it's going to be hard. I think we've had a lot of great performances, and we still have a few more to come. Matt, yeah, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
This is a sit-down song. Is the guitar there? Okay. So my name is Matt. Came over from Santa Cruz. This is my second time here. Nice to hear everything tonight. This song is called Holidays, and I wrote it last year. Within 2 days, like December 22nd or 23rd, I was at Safeway or something, and there was just dreck and drivel coming over the PA system. These, not the great Christmas carols, like the real Christmas carols, but sort of modern Christmas stuff, and it was unbearably cheesy, and I left there in a foul mood. Old curmudgeon. So I went home, and I could write a cliche Christmas song, by golly. So I started to write a cliche Christmas song, venting, I guess, and somewhere about the middle of the song, I guess what would be the chorus, although it only repeats once, I stumbled onto a love song that actually all of a sudden mattered. So then I had to go back and rewrite everything, start over again, because I'd accidentally found something in there that I thought was worth keeping. So this little 3-minute song is what came out of that process. And I get to play it right here at Christmas time, so happy holidays. And this is a song called Holidays.
Grab a scarf and wrap it tight. Snowflakes hide the stars tonight. Let's bundle up and go downtown and hold our breath as they light that tree. I love those crystal lights, days like these when life feels right. And I know tomorrow morning you'll be there next to me. Kids tumbling awake and bright. Santa came, get up, it's almost light. And peace and love on the earth, celebrate a Savior's birth. Raise your voice in harmony. And angels watching from on high smile down where we lie, and I know that they can see that day by day you're saving me. So make sure that scarf's on tight, 'cause the nightscape's frosted white. Let's take those kids and go downtown, stand holding hands as they light that tree. I love these holidays, I love you in so many ways, and I find every day's like Christmas since you found me. Since you found me, since you found me.
Thanks very much.
All right. Matt, thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have Menigma. It's going to be our final act for this evening. Yeah, come right on up. So I have to take a moment to thank West Coast Songwriters, Mid-Peninsula Community Media Center for co-sponsoring this production or co-producing it with me. And I want to say thank you to Steve Rasmussen of the Milk Pail, Russell Bond of the Annex Studios, Music Annex in Menlo Park, and Carla Ray of Carla Ray's Piano Service here in Palo Alto for being a sponsor. And I just have to take one more minute, I'm sorry, Menigma, to just say thank you to our fabulous volunteer judges, Shannon, Kenny, and Josie. I love you. Thank you so much for giving your time to us. And then we have Halen Cho on camera 3. Thank you, Halen, for working for us this evening. There she is. Camera 2, Veronica Polanavia. Thank you, Veronica. And then standing, my floor director and camera 1. Thank you, Stan. Thank you so much for working for us this evening. And then Anthony Jewett is our stage manager. Anthony, just come on out here really quick. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. And we've got Tom Van Dyne running the sound in the room. Thank you, Tom, for running the audio board for us. And who can pick up the control room? If you look into the control window, you will see Scott Van Dyne directing, Wes Rappaport on graphics, Eric Baker is running our audio board, and Sally Rain is our tonight's production manager. She is the only paid staff person at the Media Center working tonight. It's all the beautiful gift of our volunteers. And I want to say thank you to my wonderful volunteers for making it happen, because it just wouldn't without you all, and to the judges. All right, okay, Menigma, and thank you. And don't go away, Facebook page, and here's Menigma. Let's hear it.
Awesome. This is a great venue. Happy to be here. I wrote this song as a result of something that happened to me, as we all do. It's great to be in art, and about a year ago, I was running the soundboard for a local hotel, actually, and I'd been contracted by the hotel through another subcontractor, and apparently they had a policy against having long hair. And I didn't know it, but one of the managers walked up and he looked and realized that my hair must have been long, even though it was up like this. And so they gave me my walking papers, and I wrote a letter, and I got a call back, and was told, basically, this is our policy. It's been our policy for 45 years, and we're not changing it for you. So there was a guy that wrote a song about United breaking his guitar, and United didn't own up to it until after he wrote the song, and it went out online on YouTube, and it became huge. And then they changed their policy and stuff. So I wrote this song hoping maybe it'll have an impact. I'm almost afraid to play it because there were so many beautiful Christmas songs and stuff played tonight, and it's kind of a little different from that. But anyway, thank you for... Here we go. This is called Hunting Season.
Hotel. They did not like me so well. Looked at my long hair and sent me out of the door. Was busy working a job, suit and tie and black socks. My hair was tied up, but still it must have been long. They sent me walking on. 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 I went and wrote to their president with lots of compliments. I didn't hear back. The time for pickets long gone. They just couldn't be wrong. 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 So I wrote to their media man, said I am not a legend, but I live in Silicon Valley where everyone can become a legend by singing the Four Seasons Hotel. They did not like me so well, looked at my long hair and sent me out of the door. Was busy working a job, suit and tie and black socks. My hair was tied up, but still it must have been long. They sent me walking on. They sent me walking on.
They sent me walking on. They sent me walking on. You'd never guess who called me then. A hotel manager sounding like a friend. For 45 years, it's our policy. They're not gonna go changing it for me. He called my boss on the phone. My boss called me, said, "Hey, what's going on? If you ever want to work in this town again, you better drop that hair thing there and then." They sent me walking on. 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 Everybody! The Four Seasons Hotel. They did not like me so well. Looked at my long hair and sent me out of the door. The Four Seasons Hotel. They did not like me so well. Looked at my long hair and sent me out the door. They just couldn't be wrong. 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 One more time. The Four Seasons Hotel. They did not like me so well. Looked at my long hair, sent me out the door. They just couldn't be wrong.
Oh, wow.
So there it is. Thank you.
Okay, Vernon, thank you. Oh, Menigma, thank you so much. So that's it. I want to thank all of you for giving us the gift of your incredible talent tonight. We just saw a lot of great performances, the whole spectrum of topics, and I just really appreciate your artistry and supporting West Coast Songwriters and the Media Center. So thank you to the wonderful performers. And thank you to our volunteer judges. One more time. Really appreciate that. And our volunteer crew. And so don't go away. Hang around. But the people watching from home or in, Mark, where's your family live?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Buffalo, Minnesota.
Yeah, the people in Minnesota can go to the Facebook page, westcoastsongwriters.org, and find out who won tonight's competition. Okay, so thank you for joining, and we'll see you in January at the next West Coast Songwriters Palo Alto chapter. Have a great holiday season if you choose to take a holiday, and if you don't, I hope you get a lot of work done, because it's a great time to get a bunch of stuff done. Okay, thank you, everybody.
Let's make amends. What do I have to say? Was a weakness. I'd be willing